Hello again from my front porch, or should I say, buenos dias.
Y hola. Hola, Pablo. Hola.
Hola. Okay, so I say hola. I'm here in San Antonio, Texas, and I'm here with my good friend, Jacque Burandt.
Yay! We're so happy to have you. Bienvenidos, Pablo.
Oh, well, thank you. I think that's a good thing.
Muy bien.
My Spanish.
Muy bien.
Yeah.
Muy
Oh, there we go. Yeah, my high school French is rusty, but it's better than my Spanish by a long shot still. So anyway, Jacque, though, you may recall, has been on the front porch before.
Not my first front porch.
Yeah, and not your first rodeo either.
No.
But Jacque is a fun individual who I've known for many years, a fellow training professional. But she just also has a nice, quirky sense of humor and a love of life and enjoyment, which is why in the last time she's on the front porch, we did our session with all the international flags, or we did our video with all the international flags while walking backwards.
And we did it well.
Yes. We had our entire conversation while literally walking backwards the entire time. It was
No one was hurt.
Nobody was hurt in the making of that video, no. But so I'm here in San Antonio, and she is in San Antonio. I was here for the Monkees concert, and I thought, you know what?
Hey.
That's good. Worked out nice, hasn't it? And I cannot be in San Antonio and not see you.
And we're so glad.
Yeah, Jacque is
lucky.
she is incredible. I mean, honestly, in my ATD involvements, especially at the national level, Jacque has actually been in one way or another involved in almost all of them.
A long time.
Yeah, and so it's been good. In fact, when I first joined the what at the time was called the SOS committee, it's now the Chapter Recognition Committee, and that was one of my really first big involvements with National ATD. She was the chair. She was the person in charge.
I was.
Yeah, and so she set the bar high for everything from that point on.
And it's still going on.
It's
the
still
SOS,
going on.
They have one every month. It's great.
Yes, and it's awesome. It's where they recognize chapters for the good things that they've done. But and also notice how cool she is. Look at the shirt. Look at that.
Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, coming up soon.
Yep. So she is ready to go. So anyway, but we were having lunch. Actually, we were having Mexican brunch, which I've never had before, and it was great. And we're at this place, Mi Tierra.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfecto.
I noticed I really had to think it before I said it. But it was delicious. It was absolutely fantastic, and apparently everybody else agreed because there were a few other people in line when we got here. But fortunately, you've got a special little card.
I have the magic card.
Yeah, tell them about your little card.
It's just an amigo card, and it puts me somehow magically first available seat.
Yeah, she won it in a raffle thing, or in a silent auction thing several years ago. But this little card, she comes in, she shows, and it basically moves her to the front of the line. You know, she's able to go, and she wasn't sure if it would work today or not because of the mob of people who were here, but she showed him the card, and
the magic still works.
In a few minutes we were seated. So thank you. It's good knowing people who have connections like that. That's right. But you've got something really exciting coming up.
Yes.
Now, you all know I've droned on about it way many times about my book, Learning While Working. Which, see, I just put another plug. See, so that was. But you've got exciting news.
I do. I am a co-editor along with Greg Ryder and Naranje Papavarita. So I always have trouble saying Naranje's last name.
It did better than I would.
Papavarita at ATD, and Ryan Chang Coco too. And so we co-edited this book. It's the first ever talent development and training in healthcare. So lots of books written on talent development, lots of books written on healthcare, but to our knowledge, no other book written on talent development in healthcare. It's coming out in less than 2 months. We're so excited.
What's the title?
It's thick. T-H-I-C-C.
Oh, that's the title? I thought you were saying it's a big book.
No, that is the title, Talent Development Training Healthcare. It's not a very jazzy title, but it's descriptive. But it's a thick book. Yeah. So it's like 660 pages, 25 SMEs, subject matter experts, some of the best in the business.
Awesome.
Very exciting. As a co-editor, I read every single word.
Yep.
And I was very impressed with the caliber of talent that we got to be in this book. So be sure to check it out. You can pre-order it now through ATD. It's going to be on Amazon, and as they say, where fine books are sold.
Yes, yes. But if you are an ATD member, which, by the way, you should be if you're in the training, anything to do with training, you should be an ATD member. But if you're an ATD member, if you buy it off of ATD, it's cheaper.
Very cheap. As a matter of fact, the pricing is quite good right now. I was stunned because it's such a big book, and it's really a good price. So check it out.
But you can always get your stuff cheaper on ATD, even if you buy Learning While Working.
Yes, maybe they could buy both while they're out there.
Buy a bundle. But I also want to take. I mean, this is awesome, and it's an area where there clearly has been need.
Big need.
Big need. And I'm shocked that there hasn't been something before.
I know.
But kudos to you and the crew for putting something together. I know it's going to be awesome because there's a reason she would be involved in this project. I believe you had some recognition for training in the healthcare field.
Yes. My organization.
Like some best awards and some excellence awards.
My organization, University Health. I'm putting in a plug for them, where I spent 32 years and still count them as one of my amazing clients in my business, award-winning results. How's that for a plug?
That's a good plug too. Slip it in. There you go.
I'm learning. Anyway, yes, they have won more best awards than any nonprofit in the world. They just won Best Emeritus for the second time, and they just won a brand new award called Talent Development for Good about the great work that they did during the pandemic. So
cool.
I have had quite a fortunate ride with an amazing healthcare organization.
Now, I know Jackie can be a bit modest. She's doing consulting right now. That's what she's doing. But before you went into your own consulting business, where did you work?
University Health.
And what was your role?
I was the executive director of the Center for Learning Excellence.
So all of that success they got recognized for. Who was in charge of that area?
It's an amazing team.
I know, but somebody's in charge of what happens. It makes it all go, and you were doing a great job of that. And so that's why they would bring her in. If anybody's...
And they're sustaining. That's the best news.
Well, so you set it up so it continues on.
Going crazy still.
Although if they need help, they know a consultant they can call up. So, but the fact that this healthcare book was put together, it does not surprise me in the least that they would have called you in to be involved at, because who else would you have? The person who for many years led the training department area that has been now, as you heard, the most recognized by ATD awards of any nonprofit in the world. That's a big deal.
It's pretty cool.
That is a big deal.
It's pretty cool. And that's how I spent my pandemic. Editing this book.
Oh, well,
it was perfect.
That sounds exciting.
No, it was perfect. What else was I going to do? I couldn't travel.
Well, when I did my book, we wrangled about it for a year or so before I finally got the green light to go on it, and then they gave me like 3.5 months to write it, and it was just like, boom, real fast. And so I kind of wish. I'm glad you got to do it in a little more relaxed, relaxed pace. But anyway, so I've been having a great time hanging out here in San Antonio. Getting a chance to hang out with Jackie is always awesome. And now I'm gonna let her go because she has work to do.
And you do
deadlines, and I have deadlines and stuff too. Now, whether I actually go back to my hotel and do that right now or not, that's a whole different matter. But we're gonna go off and do our things we got to take care of. And with that, thank you again, Jackie.
Adios.
And I'll see y'all next time from my front porch.
Adios.